2019 may go down in Brony history as the year the show ended after a 9-year run, but this passionate community isn't showing any signs of stopping. Let's check out another top voted 25 videos of the year. Our first video is a massive long-running crossover series you may recognize. The first episode was released in 2012 and it appears to still be going to this day. 2019 gave us the 10th episode and the series as a whole comes in at over 2 hours of animation.
Something about a project called The Ark. I just need to print this.
Do not run! Halt or you will be fired upon! You have 10 seconds to comply.
I'm not stopping.
Your disagreement has been noted.
It's difficult to pick just one video from Storm XF3, so although the votes went to Busted, consider this entry to represent all of the great MLP and real-life videos he uploaded in 2019. From feeding bat ponies, to anime crossovers, to the usual ponies get upset at human and physically hurt him in some way. And now for what is sure to be the only Polka-related video on the list. Polka Face is an SFM collaboration featuring a bunch of talented animators. It's silly, it's hilarious, and it's overall just a fun watch.
So what? I'm still a rock star. I've got my rock moves, and I don't need you. And guess what? I kissed a girl, and I liked it. I liked it.
My Little Pony meets yet another cartoon in this long-running crossover series. This time, the characters of Kim Possible find themselves in Equestria.
There, no more teleportation tricks for you. Who knew these equines could do all that? Shigo!
I'm so intrigued. Can we go home now?
What are you reading?
You know, these things have an interesting lifestyle, including a monarchy system with a ruling hierarchy and a guard system. It's actually intriguing.
Bronies React is another long-running series that has become well-established within the community. Simply put, it's a bunch of recognizable bronies reacting to and sharing their thoughts about something. It's no surprise the top-voted Bronies React of the year is for the Season 9 finale.
You really haven't picked up too much in the way of friendship lessons, huh?
Drag him, AJ. Drag his Draconicus ass.
There we go, she addressed it directly. Good old Applejack.
Thank you, AJ! Yes!
None of our successes were actually real.
Wait, Celestia's right there. You just had an extremely good-looking safety net.
Celestia and Luna's conflict may have been introduced in the show's very first episode many years ago, but the fandom continues to explore this story to this day. Optic Spectrum brings us a fully voiced and delightfully lengthy animation of just that. Personally, I think this creator's work is rather underrated, so be sure to check out their channel. Fingers crossed we'll see more from them in the future.
Promise me that you'll never stop caring for our friends. Promise me to continue smiling as you raise the sun. Promise me to never do what I did. And I'll promise you that I'll come back. I'll come back someday.
ACRacebest has carved out a niche of show-style, slower-paced animations which have developed an incredible following. Multiple millions of views per animation is the norm here. The top-voted 2019 animation from them of this nature is Change Your Reality. The Scooter Tricks Abridged series spanned many years and with many more episodes. It came to a conclusion a few months ago with a finale and this special movie edition. This video is unlike anything else on the list because it's a choose-your-own-adventure format. Go check it out and use the end cards to influence the story. Keep an eye out for some very special cameos from other notable Abridged series.
What on earth? Whoa. Trixie? Trixie! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Clever trick.
Yeah, Discord may control the fourth, but not the audience.
Well, duh. My fans could never betray me.
Tridashi takes the crown for most viewed video on the list with 10 million hits. It's really not difficult at all to understand the mass appeal of silly mashups and catchy tunes.
Come on, every creature, sing!
Come on, every creature, sing, 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 sing. Come on, every creature, sing, 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 sing.
Why am I here? I'm here.
Kill Me Tupaza is one of my personal favorite animators. Each of their videos presents a unique cerebral concept. Sometimes it's time travel, alternate dimensions, the abstract essence of otherwise simple things, and more. This time, however, is different, as it appears they are saying their goodbye to Pony Animations with one last epic tribute, recapping all 9 seasons. I for one hope they'll return to Pony, but even if they don't, I'm sure whatever they work on in the future will be great all the same. Here's one of the rare animators that prioritizes quality over quantity and still receives much of the attention and praise they deserve. Their animations are just that amazing and unique. They've made multiple over the years, namely in the Two Best Sisters Play series. Their big animation of 2019 is a meticulous recreation of classic video game graphics set to Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay.
What the hell? What are you doing? This motion blur is making me fucking sick. Stop it. Stop it.
No one's really sure what the story is with Agrol and Forgalorga. Maybe they're the same animator, or maybe they just happen to have very similar styles. Regardless, here's another show-style animation, this time featuring a cross-dimensional starlight glimmer. You may recognize this as the guy who makes the In a Nutshell videos. As popular as they've been, this one's different. Round Trip's top voted video of 2019 is the epic collaborative musical, which is certain to get stuck in your head. This beloved recreation of a Tomska sketch came out of nowhere, but immediately became a favorite video to many. Simply put, it's well animated, and the source material is hilarious. SFM ponifications don't get much better than this.
That was my favorite mug. That's in the hole.
Tom, do you even know what this is? Like, for all we know, it could be an interdimensional wormhole, or a gateway to hell, or Tom? Tom? Tom!
Hey, what's up? I got a snack.
Imagine the panic if the sun simply never came up one day. In our world, that would have impossibly disastrous implications. But in Equestria, it merely means Celestia slept in.
Who cares if the sun will rise again?
What meanest thou? Every pony cares, do they not?
Oh, so be it. They can't let a princess sleep in just once, it seems.
Sleep in! 'Tis 10:30. We are quite certain that thou hast already done a fine job of sleeping in.
It's the end of an era. Every year a new season, and every new season a new look-back animation. That is, until the show reached its bittersweet conclusion. Let's enjoy one last look back. Panic! The fandom is dead! At least that's the comedic premise of this hilarious video from Crown Prince. Don't take the title at face value, it's all in good fun.
Just bought a boat and you tell me that MLP is plummeting? I know I should have jumped on Steven Universe. I saw that fat kid and I didn't think about it, okay? Look, I'll call you back. I gotta make some arrangements.
Bronies are dead!
Curse you, Hasbro!
Ponies the Anthology is a pony video series of truly epic proportions. Each installment is worth a watch, and each is made possible thanks to the involvement of dozens of editors and animators. The usual mashups, PMVs, memes, and even a little bit of sketch comedy makes it into the 7th feature-length installment.
I wanted to show every pony in Equestria what I could do, right?
Speaking of collaborations of epic proportions, that's also a fitting description of this next video. Solidarity is an animated PMV chock full of original animation and music. Over 100 animators contributed to this incredible and at times sentimental animation. It was a very sad time in 2019 to have to say goodbye to the show, but the silver lining is all of the great send-offs and tributes which were made to celebrate the past 9 years. This one in particular is short but massively impressive all the same. What happens when you take the classic style of the previous video and combine it with MLP's modern look? You get a wacky but incredibly well animated video from Brutal Weather. This makes a complete mockery of physics, but does so in a very entertaining way. The only reason this isn't easily mistaken as being animation from the show is because it has clearly surpassed that. Once again, this list becomes obsolete with a new Brony Rewind. That's not actually the title of the series, but it almost might as well be. Every year since 2012, one of these were made to recap the year in the format of a fandom PMV. Think about it, our community developed to the extent that we can make music videos about ourselves. Isn't that amazing?
But the fandom will carry on. The Generation 1 fandom can, and G4 definitely can. And who knows?
Gen 5 may be good enough to bring some longtime fans back, or even gain a new audience.
Voters tend to have a preference for recent videos later in the year, so that makes it all the more meaningful that this animation from March is the second highest voted of the year. Considering the length of the animation, the quality voice acting, and the overall production value, it's more than deserved.
But in fact, a door to a new world that looks entirely different from ours. It also seems that
What are you doing here?
Princess Celestia?
I made it clear that you were not allowed here and you have disobeyed me.
Years in the making and packed full of classic Brony references is Brony Polka Animated. It's difficult to explain the sentimental meaning this video has for longtime fans, so hopefully most of you just innately understand. For example, both the animator and the singer have seemingly moved on from making pony content, and the content of this tribute takes us all back to the fandom's days of peak popularity. It clearly resonated with a lot of voters because you picked it as the top voted video of 2019, and rightly so.
Every view, it's like a dream, out of this world into a new. When you're soaring up there in the sky, spread your wings and you will see the tourist swirl shimmering down below, and you'll recognize the glow from the double rainbow's tail. Isn't quite as nice as the story we knew of sugar and spice, but
let's check out even more great videos which just barely missed the list. Yudhai brought us 4 animations this year, namely for their My Little Pony in the Sim series. They're all worth a look, so be sure to visit their channel. Where would we be without Source Filmmaker? This animated PMV reflects upon the past and is sure to inspire nostalgia for most bronies of a certain age. Combine that nostalgia with cute ponies and you have yourself a hit video. PMVs are the foundation of the pony video scene, and although larger collaborations and animations tend to steal the spotlight, we did indeed see a lot of great PMVs in 2019. This one from Jack DC is one of my personal favorites of the genre. DWK has developed a passionate following for his recaps thanks to a uniquely mature, hilarious, and insightful commentary. Over the years, and especially in 2019, he's evolved the series even more to the point where they're practically becoming an abridged series. Regular uploads, quality videos, and a unique persona cements him as a top channel of 2019. The only reason he didn't make the list is because he has so many worthy videos. Two Snacks make some of the best and most entertaining pony animations in the fandom, but it can be hard waiting a year or more for them to be finished. ND Animations takes a crack at the format to fill the gap with their own fan-made version of Two Best Sisters Play. Leave it to us bronies to have fan videos of our fan videos. Yoshi Greenwater has done a great job at establishing themselves as the guy who frequently uploads short and sweet animations about Best Pony. They're not too long and not too short, not too complicated, but also consistent in theme. It's simplicity at its best. I may or may not be biased towards Derpy, but I feel the channel is worth recognizing for its hard work all the same. Thanks for watching, and be sure to vote in the monthly polls. I hope you enjoyed this list as much as I have. For more pony video goodness, check out the links in the description, and also consider checking out past lists for even more videos and creators. Oh wait, before you go, the Top 10 Pony Videos has an official Twitter profile now. Follow it for all the latest news and announcements. With that, I bid you a new decade full of pony. See you next time.